Yeah, what's going on, guys? Your boy Video here back on the Madden 16, and today I'm bringing you guys the next play out of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook for broke. Actually, the next play and the new formation. I just finished the other formation in a previous video. But if you guys are interested in any of the other formations and plays, go to the channel, go to the playlists, and the playlists are named after the formation they broke down, which again is in all which all are in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. So today we're going to be starting the new formation, which is right in front of you, the gun trips tight end. And people love this formation, or I love this tight end, or I love this formation. What is wrong with me? So the first play we're going to be doing is X spot, which is a lot like Z spot, believe it or not. And Z spot, you know, it's really the same setup. It's amazing. Beats man, beats zone, beats everything, beats its dog, beats everything. You know, like I said, so we're going to pick a random play because it beats everything. I don't know how many more times I have to say it. So there are really all you need to do, to be completely honest, is streak your X receiver. Just like that. So that you want to hit Y or triangle X or square, and then up on the left stick. Boom, you get yourself a nice streaked X receiver. But sometimes you can go the extra mile if you want, like I like to do, and I'll wheel route my RB receiver. And that gives me like another concept over there on the left with the RB and the A receiver, just in case they want to use the guy on the in case they want to use the thing on the right somehow, or they know how to lock down Z spot. Then you have another sort of like set over there. And the flat route or the purple route over there on the left has to choose either cover the RB or the A. And then you have more reads on the field. So we're going to snap the ball. We're going to see it's man coverage. We're going to hit our Y receiver because that's who's open. Really, when you snap the ball, you're looking at your B receiver. You're looking at your flat route. If the flat route is covered, you're looking at your Y receiver. If your Y receiver is covered, then you're looking over at the left. You're looking at your A or your RB. You know, your RB is really going to be open right there on the G sign. Like probably right before that little Gatorade symbol, you're going to be open right there. Sometimes further down the field, just depends on what defense they're on, or they're in. And you're looking at A like as soon as they break, you're going to see right there. As soon as he breaks, he's going to be open. But Cam Newton decided to put the ball a little bit further than it should have been because Cam Newton likes to do that apparently. Just going to go ahead and wheel and streak our X receiver. Snap the ball, more man coverage. We're going to dot it up, go over to our Y receiver. And Jericho Cotchery is going to be an animal, just break off a tackle, and end up scoring a touchdown. So let's just run the play a few more times. I want to try and get the read to my RB, and it's not going to be this time, unfortunately. We definitely had our B receiver open there in the flats, but I waited a little bit longer. But I always suggest as soon as a read is open, take it just in case the read further down isn't open. So you're going to see we snap the ball. The flat route is open. In a normal situation, I would definitely dump it off to the flats. Because they're definitely open. But I was trying to hope and see I could force that wheel right over there, and luckily he ended up leaving the corner out and going after the route underneath, and that's going to leave the corner route open over the top. So really, and to be completely honest, I could have gotten sacked anytime like right around here. If I would have gotten sacked like right here, I'd have been completely screwed. Or if like a block shot would have came in, I would have been completely screwed because the corner route wouldn't have been open in time. And it would have been a bunch of bad news. So, you know, as soon as you see that flat road is open, there's no reason to not hit it. So we're going to snap the ball. This time we actually are going to hit our wheel route right there, right on the G sign, you guys. Like I told you guys, after they break a few yards down, that's when they're going to be open. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit further. If there's a flat and no purple, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer to hit them. And I accidentally struck the wrong receiver. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we're going to snap the ball. And we're going to... Oh, okay, wait a minute. No, this is something I want to talk about. This is good. I should have dumped it off to the flats, but this is definitely something you guys need to see. Right here, the cornerback is actually in a flat, okay? So when the cornerback's in the flat, they're going to bump that receiver. So right there, you have to know to dump it off to the flats, okay? And that's really... It's kind of weird because I know that the cornerback is in a flat, but if you don't dump it off to the flats, then right there... You're going to get tackled. If you dump it off the flats, you're going to get tackled as soon as you catch. You're not going to get any yards. You can't dump it off to the corner route because the corner route's covered, and then over the top route is covered as well. So you really have to dump it off to the flats as soon as you see that the cornerback, as soon as you assume that the cornerback is going to be in a flat zone, and you can tell he is because he's not running after Calvin Benjamin. He's just bumping him. See that Richard Sherman? Richard Sherman is like bumping. He would be turning around right there. He'd be completely turning around. But since he's not, you know, you can clearly see he's trying to turn back around because his zone is the underneath. So that's how you know whether you have to dump it off really fast to the flats or not. We'll snap the ball, and this time, oh my God, I'm making this play look really bad. But that was man coverage. It was like a very delayed man coverage, and it kind of threw me off. But I promise you guys, this play is really good. I always just seem to make the plays look a lot worse than they really are. This time we're actually going to hit our wheel route again. And we're going to be able to break off a few tackles. But we did get a nice 20-yard gain or so before that. So let's run the play one more time. And we're actually going to be able to hit our wide receiver as he breaks. And that's really going to be it for this video, guys. So that's the first play out of the gun trips tight end. This is definitely like one of the best formations in this playbook. Like, this formation is absolute money. So I'm going to be bringing you guys a bunch of plays out of this formation in the next coming days. So if you guys like the video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. And as always,